Hello, I'm Kris from the FPL Dude and welcome back to another Fantasy Premier League video for the 2020-2021 season. In today's video I'm going to give you a variety of few players that have excellent potential to do really good now from Gameweek 26 to Gameweek 28. And I'm going to discuss just a little bit about Gameweek 29. So, there are 4 teams that are about to have 5 games in 4 weeks. It's Manchester City, Aston Villa, Tottenham and Fulham. So these are the 4 teams that we actually want to try to focus on. Some of these teams have, like City, they do have 2 double game weeks followed by each other, while the other teams have a double game week, but they do play a fixture in Gameweek 29 as well. When you're around here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, as I've noticed that only 10% of you watching my videos have subscribed. It will mean so much to me if you could join them and become one of them. It will help my channel grow and this video to be promoted. And if you have anything FPL related that you want to ask me, feel free to do it down in the comment section. We'll try to give you a reply as fast as I can, but at maximum of 24 hours. As for the first team that I said I could recommend for you, now we go and take a look at their players. It's actually Tottenham. Beside the obvious choices of going for Son and Kane, now we should take a look probably at some other players as well, but I first want to discuss Son and Kane now. Son's form have not been the best in the last couple of games. This mainly happened because Kane was injured, so I believe that Son could not carry on his team on himself. So he did pretty bad now in the last few games, but since Kane have returned, we have seen that Tottenham have changed a little bit and they do create a lot of chances and they have potential to score a lot of goals, especially now in the next couple of game weeks, because they do play 2 or 3 game weeks extra in comparison to the other teams. So yeah, Tottenham offers excellent attacking and defensive FPL return potential because of all of those extra fixtures. But when we exclude Kane and Son and we try to find some other target that could potentially have value from this team, I just have to say it's definitely not Bale. You should not go for Bale. He's not a guaranteed starter. He costs a lot. He is not very efficient for that price. So you should not go for Bale, but you could take a look at their defenders, perhaps a Dyer. He has failed to be a guaranteed starter now in the last couple of games, so I would not wish to recommend him for you. But if he gets that starter place back now, he offers excellent clean sheet potential in a lot of the upcoming fixtures. And Tottenham do play the easiest double game week now in game week 26. The last player from this team that I really like is their goalkeeper, Lloris. I really do believe that he offers excellent clean sheet potential. He is a very good keeper. He is a bit pricey, unfortunately. He costs around 5.5 or 5.6 millions. So you could probably take a look at some other goalkeepers, but he should most probably do really good because he is really a guaranteed starter, and I do believe that he is going to start in all of these 5 or 6 upcoming games, so he should most probably do really good. As for the next team that I could easily recommend for you to go for, as I said earlier, are Aston Villa. Aston Villa offers excellent attacking FPL return potential, excellent defensive FPL return potential. Them as well play so many games as Tottenham, so they offer us much greater FPL return potential in comparison to the other teams, and their targets are not that pricey. We have Grealish that costs a bit less than 8 millions, then we have Watkins that costs a bit less than 7 millions. So yeah, both of these players are very good in attacking minded players that like to take a lot of shots, players that like to create a lot of chances. So I really do believe that they have excellent potential to do really good now in the next couple of games. But if we exclude these attacking targets, I do believe that Aston Villa do offer us excellent defensive targets as well. Konsa and Mings, they are center backs that actually like to push high on corners and free kicks and have excellent potential to score goal now with the help of that, perhaps with a header or some shot from outside the box. As for the next player that I could potentially talk about now from this Aston Villa team is Target. I really do believe that Target is an excellent player to own because he is a fullback that from time to time likes to push a bit high and create chances. So I do believe that if someone is going to get you attacking FPL return potential, FPL return from that team is potentially going to be target, and he seemed to come for a very low price for under 5 million. And as for their goalkeeper, I do believe that he is an elite goalkeeper. I do believe that he is a fantastic goalkeeper as well. Me personally have owned him for the whole season. I had a real headache now when I used my wildcard. Should I get rid of him for Loris? Should I keep him? But actually decided to keep Martinez myself as well, because I do believe that he is going to be the best goalkeeper out of all goalkeepers now in the next couple of games. So if you are taking a look or considering who should you bring in as a goalkeeper, or if you want to go after a goalkeeper that have excellent potential to do really good, then Martinez is your guy. The third team that have excellent upcoming fixtures, because they do play a lot of double game weeks, are Manchester City. Oh, what a team this has been throughout the whole season. They have a lot of targets now. Even Kevin De Bruyne is returning. Gundogan have potential to return as well. So I do believe that many players are about to do really good, while many players from this Manchester City team are actually going to have decreased playing time and are actually probably going to do even worse than they have been doing now in this season or the last couple of games. So yeah, I do believe that Gundogan have excellent potential to do really good. Sterling do have excellent potential to do really good. Kevin De Bruyne as well have excellent potential to do really good. These are the three attacking targets that seem as guaranteed starters for this team and are key players for this team as well. I've noticed that many people actually want to go for Foden, but he costs around 6 million. He's not even guaranteed starter. Now Gundogan is returning, Kevin De Bruyne is returning, Sterling is fit and ready to play, Cancelo is getting more starts than ever this season. So there is actually no place for Foden in this team. I do believe that Foden is potentially going to lose his place and have decreased playing time now from Game Week 26 to Game Week 29. Yes, he does have excellent potential to do really good in comparison to some other players that does not have double game week fixtures. But why would you go for Foden when you have Gundogan at similar price and he is actually really good? For a bit higher price you could potentially go for Grealish. He has excellent potential to do really good as well. There are some rumors going on around that I've heard about or read about now that Grealish could potentially be injured. But I don't think that he is. I have not seen anything official. The FPL homepage have not published anything yet. So I do believe that Grealish is fit and well, and he is actually going to do really good now from Game Week 26 to Game Week 29. Now if you don't want to go for a midfielder, you could potentially go for Watkins, then you could potentially go for some other targets as well. But Foden is not a player that I want to recommend to you. He is not a player that I want to own, and he is not a player that is going to do good. And as for their defenders, I do believe that Dias is their best defender. He has excellent potential to start. He has started in a lot of games now. He did miss 2 games because of injury. He had a fever or something similar like that, and I believe he was rested. But I do believe that he will return now, and he is going to be his Pep number 1 starter from Game Week 26 to Game Week 29. So I do believe that he is actually going to do the best out of all their defenders. Now Cancelo have excellent potential to do really good as well, because he is very attacking minded. He has excellent potential to do good attacking wise, perhaps earn you some goal or FPL assist. That is the difference between him and Dias. But Cancelo, even though he now got to start in so many games, they do have Champions League games coming. Cancelo seemed to have started in the Champions League now because he is very needed. He started 2 games in a row in the Premier League before that as well. So I do believe that Cancelo is at a bit too high rotation risk now for this couple run of games. So I'm actually going to skip from recommended Cancelo to you and just going to stick with Dias. And if you want to go perhaps for some of their goalkeepers, then you could potentially go for Edison as well. He offers excellent clean sheet potential and he is 100% definitive starter. As for the last team that I could recommend for you to go for now, because they do play 2 double game weeks in the next 3 weeks as well, are Fulham. I mean, Fulham perhaps have not been the best Premier League team this season, but they do have very good potential for the value they offer. They have Declan Rice, he's pretty much their best player right now. He's very creative, attacking minded, he likes to attempt a lot of assists, he likes to take a lot of shots and potentially score perhaps even a lot of goals now in the next couple of games. He is their key player, so I do believe that he is a guaranteed starter and he is going to start probably in most of the next upcoming games, because Fulham are a team that actually want to fight to survive, or perhaps fight for the mid-table this year, so they do need to get at these points, and if they want these points, they need to play their best players. As for the next two players that you could potentially take a look at are Lookman and Anguissa. Both of them are pretty okay players for their price. They're attacking minded, both of them. Lookman seem like the better one when it comes to XA and XG combined, but Anguissa is not that behind himself as well. When we take a look at their defenders, I actually don't think there are so many good defenders we could potentially go for, because Fulham does not offer us that good of a clean sheet potential, and actually they do not score a lot of goals, so their defenders did not get involved in a lot of attacking FPL return throughout the season. So if you wish to go for someone that is a defender from this team, then you could potentially go for their goalkeeper. Arola is an excellent goalkeeper, have excellent upcoming fixtures. I do believe they do play like 4 or 5 games now in the next 3 weeks, so that's actually far more in comparison to the rest of the teams. So this is the main reason I do believe that Arola offers excellent defensive FPL return potential now from game week 26 to game week 29. So if you thought this video was of any help, if you thought it was fun to watch it, and perhaps you learned something, then please do give it thumbs up. Please do subscribe if that's something you've not done already.